Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Jocelyn Binwi, a content creator based in Douala, Cameroon. Today's video, guys, is a part 2 of the common mistakes new moms make and how to fix them. Remember, the part 1 is already up on my channel, so I'm going to leave the link of the part 1 in the description box so you can always check it out and connect it to the part 2, guys. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and watch till the end. The first point we're going to talk about is considering family planning. When you're a new mom, guys, you need to start thinking about family planning, how you're going to control birth after you give birth to your baby. You can go ahead and discuss it with your partner, which method is okay for you guys. It could be you guys could decide to do it natural, to control it naturally. You could decide to use protectives. You can also decide maybe to go to the hospital and test for any contraceptive that is good, that is suitable for both of you. Okay, let me go ahead and give you guys a little gist about what happened after I gave birth to my first son. That's my first child. We planned on controlling birth naturally, myself and my husband. We planned on controlling birth naturally, and it was going on so well, guys. And at a particular point, though it was easier for us because then he was working in Limbe and I was in Douala, so the distance was there. He used to come only for weekends, so the natural method was very much more easier for us. We continued like that, and when our son turned 1 year 2 months, because our plan was to have our next baby when our son turns 2, but imagine what happened when our son turned 1 year 2 months. I got pregnant again while we were controlling birth, guys. Then we were not ready for a second child, but it happened that I got pregnant when my son was 1 year 2 months. Having babies is a blessing, but it's always good that we have babies when we are really ready to have them. So our daughter finally came when we were not planning to have a baby, but we received it as a blessing from God. So she came earlier than we planned to have our next baby. So this time, guys, I decided, especially now that hobby is no more working in Limbe, now he's presently in Douala. After I gave birth to my daughter, I didn't want the same thing to happen, so I decided to correct my mistake. I refused the natural birth control, and we went to the hospital and got the one that is suitable for us and for the length of time that we think we are going to be ready to have our next baby. So guys, please, as a new mom, always consider family planning. Think of how the method, discuss it with hubby, the method you guys are going to use to control pregnancy, to control birth, so that you don't get to give birth to children so closely that you will not be able to take care of them, or maybe the children will end up being unhealthy. The second point, guys, is that we should focus on healing. As a new mom, immediately after you put to birth, please make sure you focus on healing. Especially women who put to birth either through the natural method or through operation, we all need time to heal, guys. Don't hurry, don't bother yourself about you're gaining too much weight, about the fact that maybe you're gaining too much weight, you need to exercise a lot, you need to cut down, you don't have to be eating a lot. No, you need to focus. The first thing is to focus on healing. Don't focus a lot on gaining back your body shape, or you want to quickly start having sex back with your partner. Guys, let me give you another gist. After my first son, you guys, you know, when a woman put to bed, all the pampering, all of that, hobby is just so there, all the care, all those kind of things. My good God, that's when your hormones are popping, guys. And do you know what happened? I was so moved, like, yes, that's how active we are. I pushed and pushed hobby, guys, and we did it. We had it. What couples do, I don't have to mention it here. And I was so broken. The fever that I had, guys, because I stressed a lot. When I was giving birth to my son, I stressed a lot during labor. So my body was so broken and I needed time to heal. But I never knew about that. I was so ignorant about that. I just knew that everything was just going to be okay like that. And then later, and then when it happens, when they do happens, After that, I had a lot of fever, guys. As I had a lot of fever, that's how I was shivering. I was cold. All my body was paining. Like I just put to bed. Oh my goodness. And I learned a lesson from that. Please, especially women who stress a lot during labor, please always give yourself time to heal. And even women who put to bed through CS, please give your time to heal. Consider giving your time to heal. Don't stress your body a lot, because your body needs to come back to normal. Yeah. The third point is that you need to be ready to be putting on your bras all the time. When you're going to sleep and when you're in the house, it's not like before that. Maybe sometimes when you're going to sleep, you need to be sexy around hubby. You don't need to sleep with a bra on so that everything can just go easy whenever he wants something. But when you put to bed, guys, please, you need to put on your bras, especially when you're breastfeeding. Because if you don't put on your bra and maybe even put on a breast pad, your boobs are going to be leaking. Breast milk is going to leak out and wet your clothes and wet your baby. And especially when you're breastfeeding on one side, the other side will be flowing. So if you don't have a bra on or a breast pad even on the other side of your boobs, you're going to get wet and even wet the baby's clothes. That happened to me when I just came back home the first day. When we came back, when my breast just started flowing, when breast milk just started flowing, when I was about to go to bed, I just wore my nice leather. My mom asked me that, but where is my bra? I need to put on my bra. I said, no, please, you should leave me alone. I don't sleep with bra. I don't know how to sleep with bra. And then she stayed half quiet, and then I went and slept, guys. Oh my God. When I woke up in the night to breastfeed the baby, I was breastfeeding the baby, and when it's flowing, you don't feel it. And when I finished breastfeeding the baby, I was about to put him on the bed. I was about to lay him on the bed. And then I noticed that the baby's clothes were wet, and then my own clothes too were wet. My goodness. That's when I learned, that when it came to my mind, that's why mom was insisting that I should wear my bra. I just woke up at that time. I had to change the baby's clothes when I cleaned myself, and then came down and put on the bra. So guys, please, if you're a new mom and you don't know about this, know that you have to be ready to be putting on bra all the time. If you are that kind of person like me who used to sleep without a bra, know that you have to be putting on your bra even while you're going to bed. Yeah. The fourth point is that we should always put on clothes that will allow us to be able to remove our boobs and breastfeed the baby, especially when we are going out, guys. There was one time that I was going out with the baby. We entered a taxi and the baby started crying. I needed to breastfeed the baby, and it's at that moment that I noticed that the dress that I was wearing was not a dress that will allow me to easily remove my boobs and breastfeed the baby. Yeah. And you can also move with a cloth. You move with a cloth so that while you're breastfeeding the baby, you can just use the cloth to cover your boobs and cover your breast so that you don't get to expose your breast in public, guys. The fifth point, guys, is that you always, when you have to go out with a baby, let me say you're taking the baby for checkup or to the hospital, or you have to go anywhere, the day before you have to go somewhere, guys, please always make sure you pack the baby's things, everything that the baby needs. You pack them the day before. Pack the baby's bag and maybe yours the day before, because on the day you have to go out, you might be in a hurry, or maybe the baby might be crying and something, and you might forget some necessities that the baby will need while you guys are out. Please, so if you guys are going for hospital appointments, always make sure you pack the baby's bag well ahead of time. That's a day before, the night before, so that it will help you not to forget anything that the baby will need out of the house. And the sixth point, guys, is that if you are a working mom, make sure you start thinking about who is going to stay with the baby while you are at work. Yeah, a reliable person, because you know newborn babies, they need a lot of attention. They need a lot of, like, you need to be ready. You need to have a plan about that. If for people who are abroad, maybe they have daycares and all of that. Or if you're in Africa, for us Africans, sometimes our parents come, our parents-in-laws, our aunties, family come and help, especially in the first few months. And if you are also going to get a nanny, please, you get somebody who is versed with children, somebody who will be able to take care of the baby, because taking care of an older baby is different from how you take care of a newborn baby. Yeah. So as a new mom, we need to think about all of this and put this into consideration. Guys, the next point, which is the seventh point, is that we shouldn't forget the baby's vaccines. If it means putting a reminder on your phone or any method that you can use not to forget the baby's vaccines, guys, please, we should do that, because it is not advisable, it is not healthy for a baby, especially for the first 9 months, from 0 to 9 months, to skip any of their vaccines, guys. So please, we have to be very vigilant about that, because sometimes, like new moms, we might not even really know the importance. We might just sit back and maybe forget. Yeah, we need to put a reminder or write it on the calendar that can always remind us to be able to follow up with the baby's vaccines, all the baby's vaccines, yeah, especially from 0 to 9 months. We move to the 8th point, guys. Please don't compare your baby's milestones with your sister's baby, your friend's baby, or any other baby, your neighbor's baby. No, each child is unique in the way they grow. They are unique in the way God created them. So please don't start saying that this child, I gave birth at the same time with my neighbor, and my neighbor's child is already walking and my own baby is still creeping, or maybe my baby is not yet creeping and my neighbor's baby is already creeping. No, don't do that, because when you do that, you're going to work yourself up a lot, and maybe you start putting pressure on the little baby, the little innocent baby. Please, as new moms, please, we shouldn't do that. Every child is unique. We've come to the end of this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the points, the part 2 of this video, and I hope that you learned something new as I've shared, guys. So please, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please support my ministry. It is completely free. You don't have to pay to subscribe, guys. Just click on that red button down there and turn on your notification bell, so that once any educating, encouraging, and entertaining video from me comes in, you quickly get notified and watch. And please don't forget to like and share. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.